Hey folks, BrickSidious here, back with another LEGO Star Wars video. I got lucky and found a good Facebook Marketplace lot for sale, kind of priced well below market value, so I picked it up. I have some of those sets already, so I wanted to prepare them for resale and make a little profit on them. This is one of the sets in the lot that I didn't have yet. I had been looking for a while, and I think this family, the sets, I'll show them to you in a moment, but this Mace Windu's Jedi shuttle, Republic gunship, MTT, and UCS sandcrawler, so all of that, I think the family or the kid who these sets were gifted to, maybe they started building them and lost interest or something, and the family, boxed up the bricks, and they're almost like new condition, no dust or anything. I guess, the sets were never fully built and displayed, so the boxes were just kept in storage. So this was really great quality find, and those 4 sets I mentioned for $320 cash. So I'm pretty happy about that. So here's the, and they came with boxes and instructions. So yeah, from this era, the blue Star Wars logo era, a lot of great sets that have high resale value now. 8019, sorry, not Mace Windu's shuttle, but the Republic attack shuttle. This was fun to build. It has this cool flick missile, like rapid fire shooter, kind of like a machine gun magazine, where you can hit this button in the back over and over, and it will fire, I guess, eight of these, in rapid succession. I don't want to make a mess, but I think that was the intent. The minifigures in this set are nothing special, a Mace Windu and a clone pilot and clone trooper. And it does look a little weird where when you fold up the wings, you see the backside of the plates. That's not great, but I'll live with it. And then you can kind of put it in this attack mode, and there's a little cabin in the back here where Mace is. Let me see if I can open it up. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, with kind of an armory and Mace hanging out there. So yeah, I think this set sold for probably like $60 in its day or something. Not, you got a lot of value there. I think some cool Technic mechanism, and it looks nice with all its armaments and stuff. Kind of flimsy, I will say that. But overall, yeah, I'm glad to have this in the collection. Let me put this to the side here and go to the next one. And this legend, this beast needs no introduction. 7676, one of the versions of the Republic gunship, very, quite famous, very popular among the fan base. Let me show you the box here a minute. So that's the nice thing too with this set, where it, the seller had the boxes provided. I do sell boxes on my bricklink store as well, where there's of course less demand for those, but if you're patient, you put these boxes on your store. Sometimes it's taken me a year or two to sell them, but each one might sell for $50 or so. It's kind of free money, which is nice. And hopefully the box, for the collectors out there who care, it'll make their day to have one of these too. Yeah, you can see the surface; it's in good condition, glossy. Yeah, this is probably stored in a nice climate-controlled closet over the years. So yeah, for box collectors, I think it would be great. A little bit of dents here and there, but no big deal. Funny thing is, I had one of these 7676 gunships, but it was terribly sun damaged. I bought it kind of naively. I didn't check. I didn't check the condition of the vehicle, and then when it arrived, saw that the white exterior parts were sun discolored, and then the stickers, this set is old, like from the 2010s, so the stickers were starting to crack as well. So I sold. Now I don't need two of these, so I sold my sun damaged one, and surprisingly there was quite a bit of demand for it, because I thought, yeah, for the sun damage, and I'm keeping the minifig, so ship only, sun discolored. I offered it for a 130, and someone on eBay was good to take it for 120. So I'm like, cool, yeah, enjoy it. I disassembled it for them and shipped it out. So now I have this guy, and you can tell like the bricks are just beautiful, like almost new quality. So that was a nice upgrade. It's missing stickers, like you saw, like only partial sticker sets. So I ordered one of those replica sticker sheets to complete it. It has like these like yellow triangles in this area, and then the circular tile here has the Republic logo, and there's some other stickers in the back. Yeah, that'll make it look nice. This one, I think the first version is like the Jedi Bob Republic gunship, so it was more blocky and primitive looking. This one they upgraded a lot and gave some interesting play features. Like, let's see if I can open this. Here it goes. There's like a little clone, like a battle command pod here that comes out. You can put someone in. Yeah, this the one that I just bought, it only came with one figure, Obi-Wan, but who's not terribly rare, or maybe worth $10 or so used. But I have the figures from my sun damage set that I kept, so it's really good. Like Ventress, Cody, Plo Koon, I think his name is. Kind of looks like the District 9 prawns. So all those. Oh yeah, I think I showed you the box a few minutes ago with all the figures. So that's a really good aspect of the set too. And then, yes, the clone command pod there, and then a Bacta tank. Let me see, it's a little tight to pull this guy out here. Let me see. With one hand, it's not that easy. Oops. Oh yeah, maybe it's locked on the other side. I have to move this little thing. There we go. Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, kind of like a clone, like a battle healing pod there. And then it goes back in here. Yeah, there's the next version of the Republic gunship was from episode 2, Attack of the Clones, where you'll get Anakin, Padme, those characters. I don't have that set. Yeah, I'm still looking for it. But here there's no Bacta tank, but there's kind of like an arched doorway where I guess the characters can go in and out of the vehicle. And that episode 2 set also has like these half spherical gun pods that come out of the so that was the upgrade for that generation. This one doesn't have it, but it does have a cargo bay where you have a kind of Return of the Jedi brown Endor style speeder there. And I don't know if you can see in the armory where there's these little clips where you can put more blasters. And then of course, most versions have these wing gun pods as well. And in the back, just the rear hatch and the laser here. And at the top, the flick missiles. It's funny, I don't know why the flick missiles don't stay locked in this position very much. Like if I tilted this gunship forward, the flick missiles would all like fall off of the Technic beams here. So I don't know what's going on there, but the other 7676 I had, the sun damage one, it didn't have that problem. So but anyway, overall, just with the condition of these bricks and me building it for the first time, that's great. Much happier to display this one than my previous sun damaged version. Cool. So these are the sets I'm going to keep, and then we have these ones for resale here. So it's funny timing. On my channel, you might have seen, I did a review of this great MTT version 7662. Again, from the 2010s, episode 1, where everyone really loves this version. It's huge. I think. Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to see the scale here, but this picture in the box is roughly life size. So, the MTT sits like a foot tall, maybe taller, and it's quite long. And you get like a ridiculous number of droids. I think 20 in total. So, I have this set. So this one I'm trying to sell. So I did went through. I got the bricklink parts inventory and counted meticulously what was available, what was included. So it was incomplete, unfortunately, but I added as many spares as I could from my supply, and then I needed to order maybe $100 worth of bricklink parts. Yeah, some of these are. Unfortunately, I needed a lot of them, like 10 of an item or 20 of an item sometimes. So it added up, and then with shipping and stuff. But overall, like this set sells used complete for like $350. So maybe I can, I'll discount it to like $320 or something, because it's like 99% complete. I couldn't fully complete it. Just there were some things that were missing, and I didn't want to pay for because they're a little rare. But well, anyway, yeah, there's like the droidica and all the droids I said. So you're supposed to get 2 blue droids and 2 red security droids. There's only 1, so that's why, yeah, one missing minifigure out of 20. Hopefully the buyers out there don't mind. And like I said, I plan to sell this below market rate for a complete set. So I think this will be quite popular. Cool. And last but not least, here is the OG, the oldest set of the bunch, the first UCS sandcrawler from A New Hope. I want to say probably this is like about 2007-ish. Yeah, set 10144. And yeah, again, like all the manuals are included and stuff. I have this set already, yes, so I'm gonna sell this one. This one I bought, like I mentioned, from Facebook. It did not come with any figures, but fortunately these figures are not like super rare or popular among collectors. So I'm gonna discount it accordingly. The sandcrawler, just the build without figures. It seems like online, the market price for such would be about $200. So yeah, let me see, where are the bricks here? Yeah, they're all here. I have not inventoried these, but so this is what came with the set. Yeah, even the untouched sticker sheet. And what's funny here is, maybe the owner of this set initially, they started to unbox it and open up the individual baggies, but they lost interest. So you can see that there is a lot of original Lego bags here. So half of this set is considered probably like new and sealed. So this might have been the era of the brittle brown bricks that might crack or whatnot. Oh no, that's the new sandcrawler. The old sandcrawler, these bricks should be okay, but they didn't have that chemical formulation problem like the new sandcrawler, where the brown would break very easily. But still, I think some collectors would value that. Oh, these are totally sealed Lego that have never been touched by an owner yet. So yeah, with these, about I think I counted 14 of these unopened bags. I'm here looking at, and the sandcrawler is a pretty large set, so I have no idea if this is all the bricks that are needed here, complete. Like, I'm estimating maybe this is 80% or more, hopefully. But I think, if I discount it accordingly, I still think people will buy, just because it's a rare, it's a UCS set. So overall, yeah, looking at these, like 320 for 4 sets. So about an average of $80 per set. So bought from secondhand, so no taxes or anything. So I'm keeping the Republic shuttle here, which yeah might be about $100, like if I were to buy it myself. And then I sold my sun damaged gunship for 120. I have to take away the eBay fees and whatnot. And later, yeah, about to put on the market the sandcrawler and the MTT. So yeah, all goes well. Maybe 200 for the sandcrawler, 300 for the MTT. So I'm coming out like basically I get these two sets for free, and then maybe I pocket another $200 cash, and then that's not to mention the boxes, if I can sell those for maybe even discount, or these 4 boxes for maybe another 150 total. That would be a nice pickup. So yeah, I'm happy to see that this is like my dream. These are the type of sets I want to buy for resale, where the bricks are in great condition. The owners, maybe they don't know the full market value, or they just want to get rid of some of the sets are incomplete, so I'll complete them with my spares to add to add resale value to it. And yeah, bummer that minifigures aren't all fully included, but you can't have everything. So yeah, I mean, if the minifigures were included here, I think I would have gotten a lot more competition to buy for other collectors to buy from this lady. So yeah, all in all, yeah, making a profit on the resale, multiple hundreds of dollars, and I get to keep 2 pristine condition, brick sets that over 10 years. These sets are over 10 years old. So yeah, overall, it's pretty rare for me to get a deal like this, so that's why I'm making a video. Of course, this is one of my bigger wins. So yeah, very happy to see this was a great era in Lego Star Wars collecting, and yeah, hopefully, the ones I resell, those will make other collectors out there happy as well. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time, and may the Force be with you.